Hey, what's up, everybody? Today I'm reviewing the album Hit Me Hard and Soft by Billie Eilish. I initially did not want to listen to this because I thought that the music was for girls and only girls would like it. But today I bit the bullet. I said, I have nothing to listen to. This album, the cover looks amazing. It's a very unique cover. It's very interesting, and I said, let me look at what was popping off in 2024. Let me see what the top albums were, and I went to this one. And I must say, I should have been listening to this for a lot longer. I I'm not the hugest Billie Eilish fan. This entire album is great, and it works together so well. There's songs spread out there that like individually I wouldn't listen to, but as an album it just works. Like Wildflower, I would not just sit down and listen to Wildflower if I'm being honest, but the self-titled track, it's incredible. Even the intro track Skinny, I listened to that one like 5 times today. I just couldn't get the guitar and the bass melodies out of my head. It just really came together really well. And I've been working on some shorter videos lately, so if you like the long form stuff, I'm sorry, but I don't really have much to say. It's just a solid album. It wraps around perfectly from start to finish, and then it goes right back into the start like the Vibras de Noche album that I reviewed, except it does it in a unique way where it kind of fades out into the next song. The Vibras de Noche album, it it had it had the measure ending, and then the next note that would come in the chord progression was the starting note of the next one. It didn't work the same way. It kind of faded out and faded back in, but it worked really well here. And I have to say, this is a solid 8 out of 10 album. It's not my favorite, but it is great. I really have a deep appreciation for this because I did not expect this out of Billie Eilish. I remember when she just came on the scene and her stuff was like Bad Guy. I was not a big fan of Bad Guy. I really thought that was just too like too too mediocre. And the mediocre is not even the right word. It's just it doesn't appeal to my taste because I like stuff that's kind of deep and profound. I like lyricism a lot, and this album was chocked full of it from start to finish. There was just great lyricism all around, and you didn't know what was coming next, but at the same time, it felt like you knew exactly what was coming next. It felt like home, and it just came together great. Giving this album an 8 out of 10. As I said before, I'm only going to rate albums that I think are solid that you should listen to. I don't get why some music reviewers review albums and they're like, yeah, this is a 0 out of 10. I don't want hate watchers here. I want music enthusiasts to look at this and say, hey, okay, I'll give that a listen. I didn't initially like it. I'll give it a listen. Anyway, if you like this review, if you want me to do some more, you can suggest albums. I'd really appreciate that because I'm not in tune that much with modern day releases. That's why I'm just getting around to the 2024 stuff and the 2025 stuff. Well, 2025 stuff's releasing like this week, so I'm up to date on that. But if you have any suggestions or anything you want me to cover, if you want me to cover some old stuff, I could do that too. I have a trillion albums I have that I think are great. But anyway, like and subscribe if you like this. Suggest me another album right there in the comments below. And I'll see you next time. Have a good one.